Ever since I can remember, I've been doing art of some kind. I found my older brother, who was my initial inspiration for everything on this topic. He had left his how to draw books when he went left for college. They would show you how to draw like eyes, for instance, and how the curvature of the eyes work in a very specific way, typically for most people. The irises are done in a certain way, of course, making perfect circles and not like trying to draw them. But there was also tracing paper that you could trace and do each step with tracing. Just remember doing those over and over. It was the eyes, it was the face, and some other things. But that's what truly got me started. And then just sketching random things, Rob Zombie drawings and logos and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle icons, even Batman symbols. And it was in high school where I had an art teacher that had me really kind of sit down and focus on it and work on a few projects that even he didn't even think I could do. He always told me I couldn't necessarily get the emotion that I was going to try that was captured in that thing. And or sculpting. I remember sculpting a dragon, and him, talking about how it wouldn't work, because of the wings and blah, blah, blah. But I always proved him wrong. The next art teacher that helped me prepare for college got all my stuff together and really showed that I had some kind of talent. I don't think it was until then that I thought, I had much talent. Then I got a scholarship to art school based on my artwork. And so that kind of, helped me out in confidence level a little bit there. But this whole time, technology started becoming more of a thing. I always wanted to figure out if I could combine art and technology together and do that as a career. And I saw Toy Story. And Toy Story, like, boom, light bulb went on, and I said, that's what I want to do. And actually, in college is where I learned color. For most of my stuff beforehand was pencil and drawing and pen and graphic stuff. And I really fell in love with acrylics. Acrylics were opaque, so I could, cancel things out. If I screwed up, I can paint right over it once it dries. My career ended up being in print production at first, and then it went into 3D illustrations and renderings and some animation. And then I got to do more animations as my career progressed. And then I got to work with bigger teams and work with new technologies. Now it's been, 20 years that I've been able to do this blending of art and technology. And I've been very fortunate. I truly admire all the people I work with, and I love the companies that I worked for. And I've learned so much in between all those. And then I did my own freelance work for a while. And all the while, I was painting. I wasn't doing a lot of painting, but I was painting. So now, I just realized that I wanted to do more of this painting, right? Maybe less of the career stuff I've been doing. So that is kind of the direction I'm going now, is I'm trying to produce more art, trying to get it out there a little bit more so people actually see what I've done in the past. And the cool thing is, the stuff I'm planning to do, I want to do live and live streaming it and showing everybody the entire process from the initial concept to color design and composition and how I come up with what I do, and then all the way to the final piece. So anyway, that is the direction I'm going, and I thank you for being a part of that in whatever way you want to be or not. I'm going forward with it either way. So have a good day, and it was great to chat.